Hello people, it is Card 5000 here, with more facts of what you didn't know about Pokemon. This is part 4, and we left off with Poliwag. It shares the same cry with Ditto. You can probably listen. Poliwag and Tympole are both tadpole Pokemon, and moving on to Poliwhirl, which has a few. The spiral on its belly changes direction after evolving. Poliwhirl has no mouth, just like Waddle Dee. Poliwhirl's evolution lies in not only the Tadpole Toad Frog evolution line. Tympole, Palpitoad, Seismitoad are also part of the category. Poliwhirl is the creator of Pokemon's favorite Pokemon. Poliwhirl's Japanese name, Nyarazo, was the name the creator of Pokemon had given to his tadpole he found. The spiral on its stomach is based off a real tadpole. A tadpole's skin would be see-through, and therefore allowing someone to see its inner intestines, which is half gross, half cool. Beyond the Poliwrath, it's along with Lucario. They are the only non-dual type fighting psychic type, and still fighting as a type to learn psychic. Poliwrath and Lucario, for some reason, can both learn Psychic, even though they're not a Psychic type, and both are fighting. That's what I find really, really weird. Excuse me. Poliwrath is the first Pokemon in the National Pokédex order to evolve from a Water Stone. Poliwrath's Pokédex entry states the Pacific Ocean, which means our world and the Pokemon world are somehow connected. This is actually supported. The Mystery Dungeon series that the hero was on both occasions a human and not a Pokemon, which is half weird. But moving on to Abra. Oh yeah, sleeps for 18 hours a day. Put Abra, Kadabra, and Alakazam's name together. Get Abracadabra Alakazam, a phrase commonly used. Abracadabra Alakazam, which is a phrase used by magicians. I just found that out recently. But anyway, Kadabra. It was originally going to be called Pocus. Weird. Funny and weird. I don't get why though. In Pokemon Red and Blue, the red star is not on Kadabra's forehead. If you include the previous evolution, you get Abra plus Kadabra. You get Abracadabra. Okay. Abracadabra Alakazam. Again, is a phrase said by magicians. That's probably what they based it off of. There is a controversy over this Pokemon in Japan. There is a magician in Japan named Kadabra, and he actually sued Nintendo because they stole his name. Kadabra the magician actually said that Nintendo can no longer make Pokemon cards with Kadabra on them in Japan. Another controversy is Kadabra's Plebis marks 2 SS, which stands for Schutzstaffel, a German Nazi police force. Since the SS is related to Hitler, this is considered a conversary. Right below the black part on his stomach, you see little squiggly lines that look like an S. I only see 2 though. Alakazam. Final evolution, which is really good special attack and speed. It's too powerful. Abracadabra Alakazam is always fun to say. I found that for all 3. It works for all 3, so I might as well put it in for all 3. Machop does not have any. Machoke. Its official name is Kung Fu with a hyphen. In a Family Guy episode, while Chris and Peter talk about growing up, a poster with a superhero wrestler resembling Machoke appears in his room. Moving on to Machamp, this next one is a shout out to a friend. His original name was Judo. He's one of the 4 Pokemon having 4 arms. The others, Ledian, Graveler, and Cofagrigus. All Machamp sprites in Generation 3 lack its belt. Bellsprout. Speaking of Bellsprout, he resembles the green plant in Plants vs. Zombies. Did you ever notice that? Ever? Weepinbell. It is a combining of the words weeping and bell, funnily. Victreebel apparently is victory and bell. It can be seen as a parallel to Vileplume, as they are grass poison types and evolve with a leaf stone. It may have been based on Nepenthes, a carnivore plant family, a plant that attracts and then eats bugs that share remarkable physical similarities with Victreebel. Most Pokemon say their names, but James' Victreebel simply screams. It has the same cry as Porygon, except Victreebel's is lower. Tentacool. As actually, I didn't find any. I don't think so, unless I'm going to shout out to a friend. No. Anyway, Tentacruel. Still didn't find any for him either. Geodude. He's the first rock-type Pokemon. Besides, Rhyhorn. Even though it's Geodude, it can be a female as well. Yeah, actually has a 50-50 chance. So you might want to name, if it's a girl, you might want to name it Geodude-ette. That'd be funny. Hey, just enough letters. It comes from the word geode and dude. Sure. Graveler. I did not find any. Except if you want to refer back to Machamp in the four arms theory. Golem. It's really funny. Because it is basically the shortest Pokemon that's over 600 pounds, I think. Ponyta. Yay, I like Ponyta. It's fast. Even though its mane is made of fire, it says that Ponyta will never burn someone it cares for. Despite Ponyta lacking a horn, it can still learn Horror Drill. Its Diamond Pokédex entry says that it takes hours for its flames to appear after birth. But it instantly appears in the games when newborn Ponyta is hatched. Ponyta is one of the 14 Pokemon able to collect a 4-arm Pokédex entry in Diamond and Pearl. In the anime, Ash rides a Ponyta, which evolves into Rapidash later in the episode. But in reality, a Ponyta is actually way too small to ride, only at 3 feet 3 inches. But Rapidash is 5'7", so it is way more efficient. And that is it for Rapidash. Slowpoke. Yeah, I'm not finding that many for any of these Pokemon, but Slowbro, and this is another shout out to my friend, it can actually de-evolve if you remove its shoulder. And that is it. Magnemite. Starting with the Johto region, it's one of only 2 Pokemon that have their types changed, being as how Steel was introduced in Johto. There's a villain in the anime, Astro Boy, that goes by the same name. Magnemite is a play on words in magnet and might. Magneton. Another shout out to a friend. Is 10 times heavier than Magnemite. Even though Magnemite's 13.2 pounds, Magnemite's 132.3. Now, that doesn't make any sense. 3 Magnemite together should weigh 36.6. Game Freak logic, 132.3. Still not right. Magneton, along with the pre-evolved and fully evolved forms, is the only Pokemon with electric steel type combination. Despite it being seen floating in the air, it does not have the ability to levitate by any circumstances. The only move type that isn't affected by Magneton and its evolutionary line type is water. All the others are super effective, or ground. Not very effective, flying. Or don't affect it, like poison. Moving on to Farfetch'd, because Magneton does not come along until later. Farfetch'd, it appears to be based on a duck that carries around a leek. And they are red hot spicy. Doduo do not have wings and cannot fly away. It can still learn fly. And cannot fly away, even though it's a flying type. Even though it is the pre-evolved form of Dodrio, Pokédex entry state that on more than one occasion it can run at 60 miles an hour. At most, 20 miles an hour faster than Dodrio. Comes from the names Dodo, an extinct, flightless bird. Duo means two, as Doduo has two heads. Also, about that thing flying and using fly, that's actually proved in Pokemon Stadium, as when it uses fly, it flaps its legs really fast in the air. Dodrio, it can still learn fly even though it has no wings. It still doesn't have wings. Its name is still derived from Dodo, an extinct bird and trio, because of its three heads. They are supposed to resemble joy, sorrow, and anger. Moving on to Seal. Even before Generation 4, it could not learn any water-type moves by leveling up. Seal, Shelter, and Eevee are the only non-ice types to evolve into an ice type. Seal appears to be the parallel to Spheal, with both being part of the same locations in the respective Pokemon Diamond and Pearl versions, and both based on Seals. Seal is the only non-ice type Pokemon to have the Ice Body ability. And then its evolved form comes from the animal Dugong, spelled with a D-U, not D-E. It's a manatee-like creature. It's the first ice-type Pokemon in the Dex order. Manatee was the beta name for it. But moving on to Grimer, I thought my friend had a shout out for that, but apparently not. Anyway, Sonic the Hedgehog, Dr. Robotnik has an assistant called Grimer. Grimer and its next evolved form, Muck, are both homages to the monster Aurora of the Japanese Godzilla series. That is really weird. Muck. Muck has the shortest name of all Pokemon, tied with Mew. Muck and Garbodor are based off imagined fears that heavy pollution caused by leakage and improper disposal of radioactive waste may result in the creation of new and undesirable lives. And I will stop. Actually, no, I won't stop yet. Because Muck spelled backwards is a surprise for you to find out. And now I will see you guys next time.